A man is recovering this morning after being shot during an altercation. This happened at an apartment complex on Rosa L. Parks Boulevard. Investigators are working to find out who shot 7 people, including 6 family members, at a Nashville apartment Friday. 2 brothers, 18-year-old Zaquez Sherrill and 15-year-old Tavarius Sherrill, were killed. Their mother was shot, along with her 2 daughters, who were only 16 and 20. Her 13-year-old son was also shot. That shooting is just the latest example of gun violence involving young people in Nashville. Partners in the Struggle and other foundations hosted a workshop to help people heal. The workshop brought kids of all ages together. Today, President Joe Biden will offer an update on the variant and, of course, the U.S.'s response. But as Britt Conway reports, answers to a number of questions about this variant could be weeks away. The Franklin Special School District is having a board meeting tonight to discuss their mask policy in schools. Jury selection begins today for Ghislaine Maxwell, the woman accused of working with Jeffrey Epstein. And that's not the only trial starting today. Jury selection also begins for actor Jussie Smollett. Smollett is accused of making false claims that he was the victim of a hate crime. And actor Matthew McConaughey has decided that he will not run for governor of Texas. After acknowledging that he'd been thinking about it, McConaughey explained his decision on Twitter Sunday. While the actor says it's very humbling to be considered as a candidate, that won't be his next role. And back home, our community came together to show support for one man, hoping to send a really strong message by walking beside him. A Metro police officer is recovering this morning after she was hit by a car. And we do have to warn you, the video that you're about to see is pretty hard to watch. This morning, we're hearing from a heartbroken mother of 2 sons who were shot and killed during a robbery attempt over the weekend. 7 people total were shot, including the suspect who died. News 4's Danielle Jackson has the emotional interview from the mother. Even though Shaquille was also shot, she says her focus is on her children who are still in the hospital. Her family has set up a GoFundMe account to help with medical bills and housing. The CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, announced that he's stepping down on Monday. One man is dead after a massive tree crashes onto a house in California. The tree is so big that one neighbor thought it was an earthquake when it came down. And a baby in China who isn't walking yet has just mastered snowboarding, with ease. Now she's taking the internet by storm, and she's only 11 months old. That is so impressive.
Look at that baby smiling.
She loves it too.
That's
Little
funny.
snow baby.
I hope I'm half as good as that. I'm snowboarding for the first time in my life next week.
Oh, that's exciting.
So that baby probably already got me beat.
If a baby can do it, you should be able to do it. If your family wants a real Christmas tree this year and you haven't picked one up yet, you might want to get on that ASAP. There's a lack of trees nationwide, and it's already impacting tree lots right here in Nashville. And meanwhile, Metro Police are still trying to find the gunman responsible for murder last night. The victim, 62-year-old Richard Lyons, was at a home on Cedar Valley Drive when it happened. And in Clarksville, a man is recovering after being shot right outside his home. It happened overnight along Michaela Circle in Beech Grove. Police released this video of the suspects. The man went to confront the suspects after he found them on his Ring camera when he was shot. There's still a lot that we don't know about the coronavirus variant Omicron. How transmissible is it? What about the severity? How will our vaccines hold up against it? A 14-year-old boy is dead after being shot more than a dozen times in Philadelphia. Officials say he was shot at least 18 times while waiting for a bus.